Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CHH Hysteria, a podcast for CHH about everything CHH. I am your host, Cole,
And I'm your co-host Cooper.
and today we have the homie Alvin Cedric on the show. He's an up and coming French, so we're worldwide today. Christian hip hop artist. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We've known each other for like I don't know, probably like 6 months since before we started the show. So he's a day one. And he's done a lot for us, like he was the one that made the intro. He's made us a few posts, so we really appreciate him. But before we get to like kind of the beef of what we want to talk about today, we want to give you a little bit of time to introduce yourself. So any viewers that might not know who you are, get an introduction.
I'm Alvin Cedric. I'm 15. I'm going to turn 16 this year. And I make music. So yeah, I rap, I write songs, I make beats, and I sing. I can't really sing. I'm not good at it, but I'm trying to get better. So auto-tune's my friend. Um, so yeah, I make mostly hip hop and pop music. I also make lyric videos and sometimes do my own cover art. So yeah.
So what you're saying is you do literally everything. Got it. Okay.
Not everything.
I mean, you just listed a whole list of things. That's crazy. No, you're crazy talented. And yeah, we wanted to bring Alvin on because we wanted to talk about what it's like to be a young artist in our space. Like 15, that's really young for being an artist. So, starting off, what are some of the challenges you've faced from being so young?
I mean, it's different for everyone, but like personally, I feel for me, I don't want other people like around me, like at my school, for example, to like find my music because it's just
Mm,
embarrassing to me for some reason.
yeah.
And and I know not necessarily Christian friends from my old school who listen to my music, but that's fine with me.
Hmm.
And I think you're talking about this with Mowgli the Iceberg too on one of your interviews with him. Like it's easier to release music for the people you don't know than people that you actually know.
Yeah, we did talk about that. It's hard to show people you know in real life something you've created, especially when it's something like music. Um,
Yeah.
So, do many people in your life know that you make all this stuff?
I think most of my family does. Then I have some friends they know it too. I mean, I post on Instagram my music stuff. So,
Hmm.
so yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So, yeah, so then what are some of the benefits you've seen of being a young artist then compared to what are some of the hard things, you know?
Yeah, one of the benefits is definitely like people are always just open to give feedback and good criticism, at least for me. So, but I can get, like, I'm still young, so I'm not great at anything really. Music wise, I haven't been doing it a whole lot, so that just helps me out.
Yeah, I would argue that you're pretty good though. So,
So have people been accepting of you, or like have people written you off for being too young?
Um, yeah, I mean, I personally feel accepted, personally, PHH space mostly. But yeah, other time, like when I first started out, I was like, oh no, I'm too young. I won't be able to do this. But yeah, I feel it's really been a nice journey overall.
yeah, you told me before the call, you said you've releasing music since you're like 12 or 13. That's super young to start releasing music. Do you think there is a time where you're too young to be releasing music, or do you think it's like, you know, it's never too early to start releasing?
You can just like start releasing whenever like you feel ready, basically. But
Hmm.
even if people around you tell you it's good, it's probably good. So you should probably release it. Because if you
Yeah.
don't release anything, you're not gonna get anywhere in life with what you want to do.
Do you think there's like a certain sweet spot for releasing as a young, uh, like young people? Like, do you think there's like the best age for like under 15 or under 16, whatever, that they could start releasing music and still make quality music kind of thing?
I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, at 12 or 13, I like only started releasing my music on YouTube. So I'd say maybe start with that before going on all platforms. Yeah, I think just when you want to, basically, when it feels ready, just start releasing.
Yeah, would you say that, you said you should just start with YouTube. Do you think that's like something that everyone should do, or just like young people? Because like I just said it because like it's easier to release on YouTube. I mean, all you have to do is click the upload button. I know there's like a lot of stuff that goes
Yeah.
into Spotify and Apple.
Well, I mean, it's basically just if you want to start releasing on all platforms, then do that. But like I think it's a better idea to just release on YouTube because that's what most people have also. So then you can market it. Yeah, I posted this on YouTube. All that you can just market that and then move on to on platforms. SoundCloud is also a good platform to do that. Like I know Sida,
Facts.
he started with SoundCloud and it's been going good there.
Yeah.
So, what are some pieces of advice you'd have for aspiring young artists that may be too scared to get started?
Um, yeah, so I just say if you want to do it, just like go for it. You can't go wrong with at least trying. You know, you have to try to know that you're good at something. So if you're good, well, that's great. If you're not, then just practice and get better.
Yeah, I think the practicing it better is important, like I think a lot of people fall off making music because they're kind of disappointed that they can't make good music right away. They listen to like, I don't know, they listen to people, for example, like Lecrae or like some of these bigger artists, and they want to make music just like that right off the bat, but they don't see all the years of work that have gone into it before, so like it's always good to get started young, kind of like you are. Like you said, you've been making, like releasing music since you're like 12, 13, and you obviously were making music before that. You have a lot more time before you're like 20. Like some people don't start till like 20. You have, I don't know, 8 years of like learning that whole time, that and before you even hit 20. That's really good. You're not gonna like come out right off the bat. I mean, maybe you will, but like probably not. One in a million. But you're not gonna come off right off the bat and just like hit it. Get every hit.
Yeah.
There's a lot to learn. So I think it's really dope that you are starting out so young. And that you're really releasing music. I mean, you have some big songs too. I mean, you had a song that had like Miles Minnick with an interlude. That's big. And you just dropped your merch, or like I don't know if that maybe was your first time, but that's really big, dude. You're doing a lot for only being 15 and producing. That's crazy. But
Thanks.
yeah. But is there any before we go into the last question, is there any other things that you would want to say about what it's like to be a young artist, or just anything about your music, that you want people to know?
Yeah, so I make I make pop, I make CHH. Yeah, so I make mostly those two. Like I grew up on pop and CCM, so that's that'll always be a part of me. Like I only got into hip hop maybe in the last year, like 2020. So yeah, I also make pop. It doesn't get as many plays, but I'm just making the music I like.
Yeah, that's important. Make the music you like. So, um, something we used to do in our early days that we've been wanting to bring back is before, like for our last question, we just got to ask something very important. We used to do this all the time. We haven't really done it in a while. So, Alvin, is cereal soup? And you have to defend your answer.
I I, I don't think cereal is soup.
Oh, why not? Why not?
And oh, you guys are putting me on the spot here. I don't. I haven't ever thought about this.
You haven't thought about it?
No one's ever asked me this.
You mean you don't just like lay bed at night and be like, wow, is cereal soup? You don't just think that?
No.
Like for real?
No.
Man, I'm gonna be crazy. Okay, next time. So tonight when you go to bed, be thinking about cereal being soup. All right, so let's say a man comes up to you at gunpoint and says you have to answer this and you have to defend why, and you have to make a convincing argument. What would you say to this man, hypothetically? Or somebody just has to make my way to France.
I don't know. I'll probably die. I don't know.
You probably die. Wow.
Optimistic.
All right,
I just don't know how to defend
you have to
myself.
say yes or no. Just say yes or no. You don't have to defend. Just yes or no.
I'd say no, cereal is not soup.
Cereal's not soup.
And
All
I'm
right, there you have it.
Probably gonna lose a lot of followers over that for some reason. I don't know. What you guys have been planning?
Bro, yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, you heard it here from Alvin Cedric that cereal's not soup. I don't know if I agree, but I mean, technically, I think you're correct. But anyways, but yeah. So Alvin, where can we find you on socials?
So I'm on most active on Instagram at I am Alvin Cedric on one word. Then I have Twitter also. I'm Alvin Cedric. TikTok, same handle. I'm barely on TikTok, but if you want to follow that, go ahead.
Yeah, awesome. So be sure to stream Alvin on Spotify. We'll have the link for that. He's got a song called "Way Up" that's super dope. His new song Thankful for You, that's also really awesome. He's got a lot of stuff coming, I'm pretty sure. So be sure to be following him, as well as leave a comment what your favorite Alvin song is, and also what you thought about everything we talked about. And be sure to follow us on our socials at CHH Hysteria everywhere. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.